Okay, so last time we talked about inversion. We talked about inversion with place and with prepositions of place, and we talked also about inversion with negation expressions, negative expressions, correct? And today we take the last case of inversion. I think this is the last one, and it's very easy because it's optional. You can invert, or you can just leave the word order as is. It's inversion with comparisons. We all know comparisons in English. When you would like to make comparison, like for example, when you say Sarah is taller than Jack, or when you say Ferrari is more expensive than say Toyota. So more than or easier than, ER than. This is the form of comparison, correct? And after then, you have one of three options. Either to get the noun phrase only, which is going to be correct, or to get the noun phrase and the verb in the same word order, subject, verb, which is also correct. Or you can invert. You can say verb, you can do it verb, subject. يعني كلهم صح. All of the cases are correct. But here the trick is what? What is the trick here? To decide on the verb. هنا بقى الحتة التريك is not to use noun phrase ولا subject verb ولا verb subject. All of them are correct. But the trick is to decide on the verb. ايه الverb اللي هيجي بعدين? Here we have the verb of the sentence is what? My sister spends. This is simple present. مش كده؟ قلنا spends simple present. It means it consists of does and spend. So if you get a verb after then it should be what? Does. Okay? يعني say, for example, Sarah taller than Jack. Sentence is correct. بعد then قلنا ايه؟ Then we use a noun. We can use a noun phrase, or you can use a verb phrase. Sarah is taller than what?
Then Jack B. Then B Jack.
B. B. Why B?
Because F.
Is. Then Jack is.
You
need to conjugate. Yeah, you need to conjugate. B. Okay. Or Sarah is taller than you would like to invert.
Is Jack.
Thank you very much. Okay. Another example. Alexandria was prettier than Greece. Alexandria was prettier than
Does Greece?
منين does? Why does?
Greece was.
فين الفيرب هنا؟ was. الفيرب phrase ايه هنا؟ was. مش was. لا مش هو. was not who. يعني في pronunciation make sure you make it like an open was, like all. Okay? Like tall. Okay, or you can say Alexandria was prettier than
Was Greece.
Was Greece. Thank you very much. She ate more than me. Is that correct or incorrect?
الصوت بعيد يا مستر.
How about this? Is the voice now better?
Yes.
Yeah, now but
Okay, she ate more than me. هقول more than me ولا more than I؟
more than I.
لا ازاي؟
More
بعد
than
more
you.
than بعد more than لازم object. We need an object pronoun. An object pronoun of I is me. Okay? So the first person. Me. خلاص طيب. لو هجيب معاها verb phrase she ate more than verb phrase بقى. verb phrase يبقى لازم subject. يبقى مش هينفع me هنا بقى. We need a subject. We cannot use me because we need a subject and a verb. Okay? More than
I did.
Thank you very much. I did. Why? Because ate is simple past, and simple past consists of what? Did and the gerund. And I'm sorry, and the base form. Did eat. Okay. So she ate more than I did. Or we can invert it. She ate more than
Did I?
Clear? Clear? We have seen movies more than you. More than you. We have seen movies more than you. Okay. How can we put a verb here? We have seen movies more than you. So,
You have. You have.
Or you have seen movies more than
Have you. Have you.
Thank you very much. Correct. And the challenge here is to decide on the verb you are going to use after then. بنعمل ايه؟ How do we decide on the verb we use after then? Have ولا did ولا does ولا was ولا is? We simply get back to the verb before, okay? The main verb of the sentence. We decide on the tense of the verb. وناخد الhelping verb بتاعه. وضحت؟
Yes, I have a question.
Yes, go ahead, please.
Okay. Can we said we have
can
seen
we say? Can we say?
yeah, sorry. We have seen movies more than you have seen.
It will be very weak language. يعني why do we do all this? We do all this because I want you to write in advanced structures. تكون قوي. مش هنبوظ بقى الكلام ده ونحط عليه البلاص بتاع المش اللي احنا جايبينه من البلد يعني.
Okay.
Okay. طيب. Okay. Can you answer this question? The results of the experiment appear to be more consistent than the results of any previous tests.
Were they?
Were they the results؟ كده هيبقى عندنا two subjects. Were they is the subject and the results is another subject. مش كده؟ Were they the results؟ كده عندنا two subjects.
I think it's B. Were the results of any previous test.
Yes. B. ما هو حاجة من حاجتين. يا إما نقول more consistent than the results of any previous tests without adding anything and this will be correct. نحط الnoun phrase على طول. Or we use a verb with this noun phrase. لأن احنا عندنا noun phrase يبقى هي subject. We need a verb, okay? More than were the results of any previous tests, correct? Okay, so yes, any questions?
Yeah, I'm asking about if I omit the result of any previous test, what will be the relative pronouns for it? Them or it?
If you omit the results, they. Results, plural, they.
They.
Yeah, and people always mispronounce the word result. They pronounce it as a result. لا هي مش result, it's result. Okay? And results, the plural results, singular result, okay? And this is plural, results, they. Okay, so can you answer questions 1 to 10? I'll give you 1 minute, exactly 1 minute. Okay, the film that we saw last night at the festival was far better than any of the other films. What do you think?
Correct.
Correct.
Uh, Doctor,
Yes.
can we wait for another 1 minute because I didn't finish?
Okay, I'll give
I
you
think
some extra. I'll give you some
Yeah.
extra 30 seconds. Okay. Okay, the vegetables at the market this morning were far fresher than were those at the market yesterday.
I think correct.
I think correct.
I am afraid that is condition of these tires as bad as the condition of the others.
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
Look at this sentence again.
I think correct.
Okay, I am afraid, subject and verb, that is the condition of these. That, after that, we need what?
Noun.
Subject and the verb.
Yes.
Subject and the verb. صح؟
Here an inversion.
We have a
Inversion
verb.
also.
هنinvert ليه? Why do we invert here?
I don't know why.
After that, we need a subject and a verb. After that, we need a subject. I'm afraid that the condition of these tires is as bad as blah, blah, blah. There is no need here for inversion. احنا بنinvert after then يا جماعة. After then we invert. إنما مش بنinvert بمزاجنا كده. Okay, after that we need a subject and a verb, not a verb and subject. So the condition of these tires is as bad as blah, blah, blah. So this is incorrect.
أنا كنت بقول إن الغلط هنا يعني.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Number 6, we firmly believed that our team could achieve a much faster time than any of the others.
Correct.
Correct.
Correct. This apple pie is not as good as the last one that you made.
Correct.
Correct.
Incorrect.
Why
Correct.
incorrect? Why? What's wrong with it?
I thought because you made, I thought it might be make because the apple pie is, but
لا بس ما the last one that you made. On the fishing trip, Bobby caught twice as many fish as anyone else.
Correct.
I think correct.
Correct. The final speaker gave us more details than had any of the previous speakers.
I think it's correct also.
Yes, correct. Do you know why does he need?
Incorrect.
Why? How can I make it correct?
Why he needs.
Need?
Why he needs.
Needs, yes. Thank you very much. There is no need for inversion here. We have why in the middle of the sentence, and we said if why comes in the middle, then no need for inversion. Subject, verb, not verb, subject. Okay? Type. I want you to look at questions 15 to 19. I'll give you a minute to do them. Okay, here we go. Number 1, the town council is not sure why have the land developers changed. What do you think?
Incorrect.
How can I make it correct?
Incorrect.
How can I make it correct?
Why the land developers have changed?
Very good, excellent. MashaAllah. Okay, number 2. Never in the world I believed.
Incorrect.
How can I make it correct?
Did I believe?
Never in the world.
Thank you very much.
Did I believe?
Did I believe. طيب. Okay, أنا هعمل حاجة جديدة بقى المرة دي. I will ask each participant to give me the answer in order of the appearance. Okay, number 3, Dr. Isra. The day might have been a little more enjoyable had the sun been out. What do you think?
Incorrect. I think it's incorrect.
Okay, might have been had the sun been. ده معناه ايه؟ ان هي if conditional, correct? ده if conditional مش كده؟ And if is omitted and we have inversion. So this is what?
Correct.
Correct.
I'm
Okay.
still confused with the F conditional and these. Yeah, I didn't ingest it much better as I can.
Did you get back to the book and read and get back to the video and study?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I started, so I didn't.
Okay, I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you after class and we will catch this up. Okay. Okay, number 4, Mr. Abdurrahman Saad, only once did the judge take the defense lawyer's suggestion. What do you think?
Incorrect.
Incorrect. Why incorrect? Only once did the judge take. Only when we start with only, what do? We invert, correct?
Yes.
And this is inverted, so this is correct. Okay, Amira.
I swear I know. I knew the answer of the 3 and 4, but I'm not sure 5. Okay.
Okay, number 5. Down the hall,
yeah.
the offices are that need to be painted.
I think it's correct.
Why, Amira? Down the hall, we start with a place expression and then
yes.
are the offices. So this is incorrect.
Place conversion.
Yes, we need conversion. Number 6, Mr. Ihab. Did the scientist explain that he put in the speaker?
Did the scientist explain what he did put in the speaker?
It's a question, and it ends with a question mark. Verb subject. So what do you think?
I think it's correct.
Correct. Thank you very much. Number 7, Ms. Fatma Ahmed. Hardly ever it snows. What do you think?
Okay, wait. Hardly.
We start with hardly ever, then we need to do what? We need inversion, correct?
Okay.
So?
I think it's correct.
Okay, if we invert, then we need to start with verb, subject, hardly ever. Does it snow? Correct?
Okay.
So this is incorrect. How can I make it correct? Hardly ever?
It doesn't.
Does it? We start with does because this needs inversion. It starts with a negative expression. We took this last time. Maybe you were absent last time. I think you were. Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. Elijah scored more points, Mr. Muhammad Eid, in yesterday's basketball final than had any other player. What do you think?
Then هتبقى incorrect, and we can make it correct by make it than other player had.
ما هو then any other player had is correct, and also we can invert. After then, we can get subject verb or we can get verb subject. يبقى this is correct. Okay, باشمهندس مصطفى. In the state of California, earthquakes occur regularly. Correct. Thank you very much. Because this place expression is not necessary. So subject verb, no inversion. Number 10, I think this is Bashmandis Abir. 1 plus 3t. He should ever call again. Please tell him. برضو؟ انت داخل بنفرين في الجمعية دي. This is incorrect. أيوة. Okay. يبقى should he ever call again? Should he ever call again, please tell him. It means if he should ever call again, please tell him. Blah, blah, blah. If he should ever call. Okay, I will not go through skills 15 to 19. I will not go through skills 1 to 19 because it seems you need to study before answering these questions. To tell the truth, you need to study. You need to get back to that, to last time's lecture and study it very well, very, very well. You need to get back. Again, guys, please do not make me feel these are some videos that you watch on TV. Okay, get back to the videos, study and correct your mistakes, and we will do them tomorrow. So your homework today is, if you did not send the last time's assignment, yesterday's assignment, please do send it. And if you send it with mistakes, please correct your mistakes and answer these questions. But don't answer these questions before you study. You need to study inversion and then answer the questions, okay? Okay, do we have a deal? Do we have a deal? This is homework and we'll start tomorrow by doing them together. We'll start our session tomorrow, inshallah, by doing them together. Do we have a deal?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Now, the next skills, as I said, are pretty much easier than the previous ones. So, yani chill out, feel better, and we'll take them easily. This is called the written expression questions, and more or less, we're not looking at answering TOEFL questions. We're more than learning. So what we are after is learning, as I said. Here, it's pretty much the same like the last types of questions, but you need to decide on the part of the sentence where there is an error. The sentence has 4 parts, and one of them has an error. So what you need to do is decide on the error, and of course, we'll correct it together. And look at the skill to follow problem with subject-verb agreements. This is, although it might seem easy to you, but I always see errors in this area. I always see learners make mistakes in subject-verb agreements. Always, I mean always, no matter how advanced you are, always I see learners make mistakes in subject-verb agreements. In English, the subject must agree with the verb in terms of number. If the subject is singular, for example, the verb must agree with this. It must, for example, use is, not are. You use was, not were. You use, if it's simple present, you use s with a simple present. If it's, for example, perfect present, you use has, not have, and so on and so forth. Although it might seem easy to you, but I always see mistakes here. Mistakes like what? Like this, for example. Say the keys of the car that I missed yesterday. Could you add the verb here?
No.
Is
Found, for example. رأيكم?
I think it's are found.
Yes, are found, not is found. شفتوا بقى what I'm talking about. You cannot say is. Why? Because the subject, what's happening? The subject is what?
the keys.
The keys. And the keys is plural. So you say, are or were, but not is. Why did you make this mistake? Because you were tricked by maybe the long distance between the keys and between the verb, maybe because in the middle there was a singular noun and another singular noun, so you're tricked with these singular nouns. So always when you write or speak in English, put in your mind the subject, okay, and don't get distracted by what comes after the subject. Always put in your mind that subject must agree with the verb. What is the subject? Keys. What is the verb? Is or have or were or whatever. Okay, is this clear?
Yes.
Clear?
Yes,
Yes.
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 Make verbs agree after prepositional phrases. The key are in the drawer. Do we say this are or is? The keys are, and so on. I think this is pretty easy for all of us. Look at these questions. I'll give you 1 minute to have a look, and then we'll do them together. Okay, we'll talk about subject agreement in many skills to come. So I want you to just don't take it easy and make sure later on when you speak or write, avoid mistakes in this area, okay? Take 1 minute. Okay. The tenants in the apartment next to mine is giving. What do you think?
I think
Incorrect.
incorrect.
How can I make it correct?
Incorrect.
Are. Thank you very much. Are giving. The president, surrounded by Secret Service agents, is trying.
Correct.
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 The buildings destroyed during the fire are being.
Correct.
Correct.
Correct. Because of the seriousness of the company's financial problems, the board of directors have called.
I
Incorrect.
think
Wallahi,
تمشي كده وتمشي كده.
because this is called a collective noun. The board of directors في حاجة اسمها عندنا في الانجليش collective nouns. Collective nouns يعني ايه؟ Collective nouns. It means nouns of units that consist of more than one member. يعني مثلا the team. The team is playing or the team are playing because you can say the team is playing because it's one team, or you can say the team are playing because there are so many players. The family is happy, or the family are happy because it's only one family, so you can use it as singular, or you can say the family are happy because it consists of family members, my father, my mother, my brothers and sisters, and so on. Okay.
Yeah.
The class has a problem because it's only one class, or the class have a problem because this class consists of students. Okay. The board of directors, it's only one board. It's only one board. مجلس الإدارة. It's only one board. So it can be has, but you can also say boards of directors are people. Okay, اللي هم members who are the members of the board of directors. So this can be correct and this can be incorrect. Depends on what you mean. Manufacturer or manufacturer of the item that you requested have been.
Incorrect.
Has
been, okay. Further development of any of new ideas for future products has been approved.
Had.
Further development is further development, which is a singular noun. Huh?
Correct.
The scheduled departure time of the trains posted on panels through the terminal buildings are going.
Is going.
What do you think? Is going, yes. Lee, because the subject is the departure time. Departure time. Okay, this is singular noun. So it needs to be is. Any houses built in the development before 1970 have to be upgraded. What do you think?
Correct.
Thank you very much. Okay. Make
Dr. Mahmoud, any houses mean singular or plural here?
Houses. What do you think? Houses, plural or singular?
I always confused with word any.
No, any comes. Well, any. Okay. I will give you the easy rule for any. Any comes either with uncountable nouns or plural singular nouns. any water, any money, any news. This is all uncountable. Or plural, like any students, any people, any newcomers, any books, any letters. Okay?
Okay.
So, any houses, you see houses, plural, this is plural.
Okay. Okay.
Make verbs agree after expressions of quantity. Expressions of quantity.
The number of
Yes.
items.
Yes. Like all the book, singular, was. Well, all the books were. عشان إيه? Books. All the information is uncountable. Uncountable is always dealt with as singular. Was, interesting, and so on. Okay? All,
Doctor,
most.
excuse me. What does mean all the book was?
All the book was interesting. Every single part of the book was interesting. Like when you say all the movie, the beginning of the movie, the middle of the movie, the end of the movie, all the book, like every single part of the book was interesting.
Yeah, okay.
Okay? All, most, some, half, all of them, they do not have a meaning of their own. They do not have a meaning of quantity of their own. You need to look at the noun that comes afterwards, whether it is singular or plural, whether it is countable or uncountable, and based on this, you decide on the verb. Okay. Now look at questions 1 to 10 and try to do them. Okay. All of the students in the class taught by the professor is required.
Incorrect.
Correct.
Or
Are required. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, half of the food that we are serving to the guests are still.
Is still.
Thank you very much. Is still. We believe that some of the time of the employees is going to be devoted to quality control.
correct.
All of the witnesses in the jury trial, which lasted more than 2 weeks, have.
Correct.
She did not know where most of the people in the room was from.
Where from?
Thank you very much.
Okay.
In spite of what was decided at the meeting, half of the producers was not changed.
Have.
Of the procedures, I'm sorry. Yes, of the procedures were. I was sure that all of the questions on the test were correct.
Correct.
Most of the trouble that the employees discussed at the series of meetings was resolved.
Incorrect.
I think correct.
What is the subject?
Yeah, correct.
Most of the trouble, just one trouble was resolved. So, see? So this is correct. It might seem easy, as I said, but wallahi, I see lots of errors in this area. I see tremendous errors. No matter how proficient in English you are, no matter how easy it might seem, but I see learners make errors in this area. Okay? Make inverted verbs agree. طبعا برضو نفس السكيل بالضبط بس with inversion, we studied inversion before. We need to make verbs agree with subjects in inversion. When do we invert? We invert with questions, as we said before. We invert with negative expressions like only, remember, only, hardly, not only, nor, whatever. Place expressions, conditional if, second and third, and comparisons. Remember, we have just done them. So what we need to do here is make sure they agree together. Okay. Now I'll give you again 1 minute to answer questions 1 to 10. Okay. What in the world is the children trying to do?
Correct.
Correct.
What is the children trying to do?
Incorrect.
What is the children trying to do?
Incorrect.
It's a question.
What
صح?
what is in the word the children trying to do? Incorrect.
Incorrect. What in the world ما فيش هنا is in the مش what is in the what in the world in the world it's like for God's sake يعني. It's like for God's sake. What for God's sake are children trying to do? Okay, so this is incorrect. John would be studying the chapters where he able.
Incorrect.
What do you think?
I
This
think
is
it's
second
incorrect.
condition of F, I think,
Second
correct.
condition is
Second conditional, yes.
Incorrect.
This is not an easy question. Okay, this is not an easy question. Okay, remember we said yesterday we said there is an exception for subject-verb agreement in the second conditional of if. Remember? With the second
Yes.
conditional of if, there is an exception. We say, for example, if I were in your shoes, فاكرين? If I were in your shoes, I would, for example, quit smoking. المثال ده بالظبط. This very example, this exact example, I said it should be was, not were, correct? With second conditional, we give an exception. Only in second conditionals. Here, for subject-verb agreement. In الكلام ده, remember this?
yes.
Yes.
Please get back to the video and please study yesterday's class. Please. Yesterday's class is very important. You need to study it. So this sentence is correct. Were he able? I mean, if he were able. Okay. This is correct. Correct. This chapter has many more exercises than do the next one. Then?
Correct.
Could you look again? Could you look again? Then do the next one. How can I make it correct?
Then has the next one.
Has next one.
Then does the second one. Hannah, the simple present. This is simple present. This has is not simple. Is not present perfect. This is simple present. The present perfect يا جماعة has plus past participle. Does it have past participle here?
No.
Simple present. Then does the next one. Okay. The computer programmer was unaware that there was so many mistakes. What do you think?
Incorrect. There
Incorrect.
were.
Seldom in the history of television has the two comedies been so successful in one season.
I think
Incorrect.
Have two comedies. Two comedies have. Okay. How many huge mistakes have the teacher actually found?
Correct.
What is the subject?
Huge mistakes.
No. This is inverted. What is the subject?
The
Who
teacher.
found it?
Teacher.
Teacher. This is inverted. Verb subject. مش ده question? مش ده question? This is a question, correct?
Yes.
So verb subject. Has the teacher, not have the teacher. Has the teacher, not have the teacher. Okay?
Okay.
Clear?
Yes,
The new
please.
phone system is able to hold far more messages than was the phone system that had previously been used. What do you think?
Incorrect.
I think correct.
What is incorrect about it?
Where? Sorry, was.
The fin was fin.
Then was.
Then was the phone system. ماشي ما هي صح هي. So this
Okay.
is correct. Okay, in the parking lot south of the stadium was the cars.
Incorrect. Where the cars?
Were
That
the
were
cars. Were the cars. Incorrect. Okay. Okay, that's it for today. Again, you need to get back to inversion, and it seems you need to study inversion again and again. Inversion is very tricky. It's very, very, very tricky. It's not easy. So please get back to yesterday's video and make sure you you catch up with what you missed. Okay, thank you very much. And please, if you didn't do the homework, the written assignment homework of yesterday, you can still send it today. And don't forget to answer these questions up there. These questions here, okay, as homework, because we'll start with them tomorrow, inshallah. I will not give time for you to answer tomorrow. I will start with just checking answers, okay, and explaining if there were any problems. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow, inshallah. The page, guys, if you don't need to take a screenshot from the book. The book is there on the page. Please go download the book from the page and have the book. It's page 263. Okay, it starts in 263. Okay, go to the page, download the book. It's there. I posted it like 2 weeks ago or something. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.